love this hard. It's tearing worlds apart. I never told the moon anything about me and you. And I know I gotta keep on breathing, but you know it's really hard when I'm dreaming about me and you and everything that we can do. Are you gonna be on that side now? Tell me, baby, please, are you gonna stick around? 'Cause all my time's for you. Tell me that you want me to. I've been looking at you from across you. And all these lights are dim compared to you. I've been falling, 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 falling. And keep me coming, 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 coming. And every day and every way, I promise I feel the same. 'Cause all of you more than any other words can say.
Gone. That was kind of a no-brainer. But yeah, you're still going to be losing out in terms of priority in the bot lane early on, for sure. Get to the point where Ziggs has the mana just to, and the damage in his Q just to destroy the waves, though. DN Supers, though, go on the Aurora.
Oh, wait, this could be kind of genius, because maybe Kane wants to play Vayne again, and this time they don't have an AD carry. So maybe it feels even better. And into Renekton.
Yeah, I don't like the Renekton blind here for that reason.
Yeah, you kind of want to. Well, they're going to do it anyway. So Renekton blind, he can play Gnar, and there it is.
Just slams the Gnar. Gnar, Jarvan, pretty strong combo together. So they don't have a traditional AD carry in this situation, but a lot of ways where if they get on top of this backline. But so far, Closer taking a tower hit. Not ideal for the lane.
I do like that he thumbs up immediately, though.
Yeah.
Recently, no.
Yeah.
Because I believe he's on about a 5-game losing streak. But before that, was definitely getting a lot of work done as Chovy.
It's really strong, but if you just blind it and they counter it, not so great.
And you just get a Niviad. I feel like a Nivea really did come out as a big counter as well. Having a look at the replay towards the top side,
you do have
flash
to
out.
Flash, yep.
Back on. Beautiful. Canyon.
Oh, that hookshot missed.
Oh, yeah, not actually able to see the Jarvan. As Duro looked for the angle, Canyon shows himself. As the heal does come out, the flash has to be used. Canyon deciding not to follow. And they're just going to get on to Quantum here as well. Gets his flash at the same time. They drop the beat. Canyon is just happy to dance. Chovy and Canyon now just going to return to the flashless bottom lane as Pyosik is there, gets hooked by Duro, who just flashes in. The wind becomes lightning, but Pyosik might become dead as the Empress Divide is flashed really nicely and he keeps himself alive for now. In goes Chovy though with those shifting sands, and I don't think Pyosik's making it out of this one. One more auto is going to be required as the flash does come in, and Chovy's going to be able to lock down the kill. In the meantime, Keen about to hit Mega, but Dudu has the Dominus rolling. There's the wallop. Let's see whether Dudu's actually going to win this one out. Dominus is extraordinarily strong. And remember, no flash for Dudu, flash available for Keen. And I don't know, does he have to use it? That's the question, as he does flash away right as Dudu gave up. Perhaps it is his year to go back to that fan sign. But we'll see whether he can capitalize on the flash being down here from Keen. Aggressive satchel here as Quantum then has to walk over the minefield. That was beautifully done. Duro just not quite able to hit the anchor and elects not to auto-attack, so Ruler is able to pick up the kill as the arrow connects onto Chovy in the mid lane. When did that even get thrown out, as Chovy does?
Like, perfectly to knock it back. Max value there. And they got the kill.
Oh yeah, Doctor just ran up and just threw an arrow at Chovy.
Yeah. I was like, well, I'm not using this bot lane.
Yeah.
But we'll stay safe. Greeting for plates, which honestly, every Ziggs has done that.
Oh yeah.
We've all been there.
We respect it. As teleport to come in from said Ziggs.
His ult up in 5 seconds.
Down. Exactly right. As Pyosik goes in. Cataclysm is down there as well as they get into the Crescent Guard to try and kill Pyosik as Duro might be in a bit of trouble. Oh, the anchor just barely misses. Good flash there from Pyosik. Mega Inferno Bomb isn't enough, and it's the Ashe that takes down the kill onto Duro. Canyon gets himself out of there with the Flag and Dragon. Ruler is already out of dodge as well, utilizing the satchel effectively. As GEN spacing very nicely here against Dudu on the top side, although the flash forward, that one's hard to be spaced, as anyway, does manage to land another boomerang to slow down the Crocodile, who invested the ulti.
Does eat the house.
Sorry. Chovy's going to go in, pushes Pyosik out of the way. Great Crescent Guard, but the Cataclysm is there to answer. Chovy has to flash to get himself out of the way, and it's actually Quantum that's able to help lock him down. The arrow from downtown is going to secure Canyon as well. Still looks like Gen.G are going to get priority on this Dragon, but DNS are in the area. There's the anchor to start up this fight as they're looking for Quantum to start this one. Doesn't quite have the Encore up and available just yet as Chovy looking to get himself out of the way of Pyosik, who looks to engage instead on top of Canyon. Gets the knock up as he makes his way out, but it looks like this Dragon should go over to DNS as a result. Still, it is going to reset, so they do require a fair bit more damage as there's the Emperor's Divide, pushes Pyosik back, has another Crescent Guard, but there's the Cataclysm to put down the Xin Zhao. Just overstayed his welcome as Quantum is going to survive, but they are looking a little worse for wear. No smite, and that should be double Dragon over to Gen.G.
The entirety of DN Supers, but I'm looking for a little bit more. Doesn't connect.
He was trying to hit the turret with it as Ruler is going to take a lot of damage here. Towards his bottom side, getting the shove in, does have his Trinity Force done now, and a decent advantage as Chovy gets engaged on once again, has his Emperor's Divide, uses it, and the Encore, this time a little bit late there from Quantum to be able to lock down the Pigeon.
Yeah, good move there to push the Xin Zhao away from you before trying to dash so you don't get interrupted. That is some damage.
Yeah, at least, you know, Christmas is a time to look forward to. So, never mind. He's not looking forward to anything right now. The arrow is going to connect, though. Never mind. Maybe he's looking forward to hanging out with a dead Gnar under the turret. However, they do just walk it off. Problem is they are a fair way away from it, as now Dudu decides to go in at exactly the wrong time, has to flash. So, Mega Inferno Bomb now on cooldown for this next fight, as GEN spotted on a flank angle as well. Minefield does go down, and there is that Battle Herald that you were talking about. Let's see whether they're going to be able to utilize it. There's the Mikhail's value to come on through from Duro as well, as it is going to be a Drake secured by Pyosik, but now Canyon driving the Herald in, doesn't manage to land a knock-up onto Closer and to Quantum, but doesn't get the flag and drag, as Pyosik has been separated. Crescent Guard in the back of the pit as he flashes away. GEN now has to deal with Dudu as Ruler is looking to try and back him up, but GEN flashes to get out of the way. And now there is a minefield that has been put down. Dredgeline connects onto Dudu. Does get a charged up Q, but he had nowhere to go. No flash and no escape as Chovy looks to go in. Told us that Chovy and Ruler were both sitting on a bunch of gold heading into that fight. Same can be said for Closer. As the arrow is going to connect onto Canyon, there's another Mikhail's.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you were talking about. What has a longer cooldown, arrow or Mikhail's at this stage of the game? It's Closer, face checks. Not sure about that one, as Chovy will get engaged on here by Pyosik. Emperor's Divide is going to come on through to get rid of him. Stage of the game, definitely, right?
Yeah.
As Dudu will now get walloped. And now Closer looking for a bit of an engage angle, but Duro holds him in position. There's the Gnar, throws the Aurora into the wall, but he might pay for that one with his life. The flash in from Dudu as well, who looks to try and take down Chovy. Gets the shield from the Shifting Sands, and the Cataclysm will take down the Crocodile. Still, the answering kills are going to be there as Duro goes down. GEN and Canyon are both dead, and the DN Supers might get themselves a Drake.
You know, your last item's like a flex. Yep. You build around little very, very last item.
Pyosik might be going down here, but the Crescent Guard getting a whole lot of value as Dudu makes his way in. There's a nice stun on a Canyon, and he just goes down. Closer goes between worlds, but Chovy immediately follows him. Doesn't quite do enough there as the Encore is going to get rid of him. Emperor's Divide is going to hit onto only Pyosik, but that's going to be enough to get the kill. And now Chovy able to walk over the wall, gets the Shifting Sands, but misses the combo and is unable to make his way out. Duro now going to hold Dudu in position as GEN wants to be able to chase after them. Would like to be mini Gnar and does manage to get it now. As these hyper procs getting very, very annoying. The beat drop is going to miss. Sidesteps beautifully here, but is still not able to catch up. DN Supers know that this is happening. However, can they stop it in time? As there's a teleport in from Dudu. That might be what they're looking for, as Pyosik moving on over as well. They get a stun onto Duro as well, as he might need to get himself out of there. The depth charge does come on through, but doesn't really do anything at all. And now DNS have control of the pit. Gen.G may have just gifted them. A Baron is in, they go! And Pyosik still secures the objective. There's the Encore onto 2 as well as Dudu is running amok in the fight. Down will go Keen though, and Dudu just walks it off. Let's do it slowly. And that is precisely what they're going to do. However, Gen.G, that is going to be the secure on the Dragon. It was a closer making his way in there, who does go between worlds.
Yeah, defensively ulted there, a little bit panicked.
Yeah, a little bit of an odd one, as now Doctarm on a flank angle. Keen was also trying to do the same thing as Dudu's chasing after him. This late game Renekton has been getting so much work done, as Chovy is now in a position to do damage, and the DN Supers are on the wrong side of the map. Kind of awkward, but they do have Baron still running, and they can just beeline towards this inner turret.
Horizon focus also.
Kind of annoying that it's going to be Storm Surge in the game as well as Storm Raiders Surge in the game.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit frustrated about that. Great hook from Duro here, who immediately takes a massive arrow to the face and will just be taken down. Dudu getting into that backline once again. The knock-up in between getting swept back as he survives for such a long time. Quantum down low, but they take out Keen, and Dudu, he's got a Guardian Angel. He's just fine. Here towards the bottom side, but Doctarm and Pyosik, they should be able to duo this if they wanted to, but Canyon moves on in, gets the vision. Dudu is now going to get discovered, or is he the one that discovers Canyon? As Ruler off to the side as well. It's a decent angle for the Ziggs. Minefield still available as well, as the arrow is going to connect onto Duro. I'm not exactly sure whether that means anything at all. It's Keen just throwing around these boomerangs. They did get the teleport out from this knob. In goes Duro once again. A Crescent Guard comes out one more time, but the Aurora goes down and they've taken down Doctarm. This time, Gen.G will find the fight. As Pyosik just looking to try and escape. He's still got GA, holds on to that, but Dudu might be in trouble as Canyon gets in range. There's the flash. One more flag and drag will do it, although the slice comes out first. And so they might just take a inhibitor, then look for a soul, or maybe just look for the game. Is Pyosik going to catch the wave? There is one siege minion that will be taken down here as Chovy goes in, finds both with the Emperor's Divide, and it's Ruler locks down the kill. With the backdoor bonus, taking down this turret is extraordinarily difficult, but they're just going to do it anyway. Canyon takes it down, the Satchel's gonna secure it, and there goes the Nexus. It was a cute play pulling the minion wave, but it didn't work.